neighbors. I say neighbors because we all live in the same village, the village we call Earth. And I offer respectful greetings to the elders of the Burmese peoples and to the grandparents and the parents. And I also offer my hand to the youth. I was invited by some Burmese in Toronto to speak to you, and frankly, it is my privilege. I am here today because a few years ago I was asked to help Indigenous Burmese refugee youth in Canada who are Karen, with some Shan and some Chin youth, to tell their story. And they told their story in a stage performance called Legend of the Golden Book. They performed at a Canadian Christian conference, and the youth were very nervous and they were very brave. They did their performance, and at the end they sang a song in Karen, and then they taught it in English to the Canadian Assembly. One of the Karen youth leaders said to the Canadian audience from the stage, "We are reaching out to you. Will you reach out to us?" And during their song, a Canadian came forward and touched the hands of the Burmese youth that were on stage. And then another Canadian did, and then another, and hundreds came forward to grasp hands, and many more from their seats in the auditorium reached out symbolically. And after the show in the lobby, the Burmese youth were surrounded by Canadians asking, "How can we help?" You can see the short shadow play version they did on YouTube. It's called Legend of the Golden Book, and it includes military oppression. Today, I bring you hope. Hope is invisible because it's yet to be fulfilled. So elders, grandparents, and parents, have hope in your youth. It was my privilege to serve Burmese youth. I admire them. And youth are not the leaders of tomorrow. They are the leaders of today. And they need your encouragement and your peace. There are other reasons to hope. My work has always been about telling stories that help people understand that God is at work in the world and God is at work in us. Who is supposed to be the ears and the hands and the heart of God at work in the world? I am. You are. We all are. In that, I believe, there is hope. And in my personal experience, God listens and God responds to those who A, love God, and B, love their neighbor as they love themselves. In this too is hope. The third reason for hope is story itself. When you tell your story, it can go directly to the heart of another. Your story now overlaps with their story, and they can share your stories. Hope for the peoples of Burma is in telling your stories. Other people in other countries will receive your stories, they will join it with their story to tell their politicians, to show the other people. The Myanmar dictatorship will not listen to me, but they will listen to my Prime Minister, who listens to my Member of Parliament, who listens to me. So tell your stories. Through websites, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. Yes, TikTok. You make your short videos, you post your photos, because images are part of the stories. Tell your stories, and we will multiply them by sharing them. In our global village, Burma is only across the street from Canada, and your house is on fire. And we are coming with buckets of water to help our neighbors. To all the various peoples of Burma who suffer under the dictatorship of the Myanmar military, God bless you, and God bless your family and your household. Tell your story. Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ